Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Sigma. And we're here, and I just realised I don't know if the sound's working, so I just need to frantically check it very quickly. Yeah, it does look like it's working.
What a brilliant stream.
I think it is.
Once again.
It's timeless. It's classic.
Hello there, and howdy. So I think it is working.
Oh no, it looks like one of us is working.
Only one of it. Oh, mine not switched on.
That'd be it.
I haven't done the U because my aunt phoned right at the last minute.
Auntie Pat.
Yeah.
War Machine says it is working, yes. It'll get clear in a moment.
Okay, I'm back. I'm switched on.
Hooray! War Machine's in there. Jose Martins is as well. Hello! Welcome.
Hello.
Who's excited for Weird Hollow?
Weird Hollow.
It's coming soon.
I mean, we're not allowed to give away spoilers, but
No.
it is worth getting excited about.
And they released the Eflim's Pandemonium today. They released all the details of that. Not all the cards, but the warbands.
No, I wish they'd make up their minds whether they're going to release the cards or not release the cards. They seem to be back in a not release all the cards phase at the moment.
Yeah, because they did for a bit where they just like they're all are.
And so for content providers, it's like, well, shall we go through? Because it's quite a lot of cards with the way the core sets work now. What did you work out? 30 seconds a card. It would take you over an hour to go through them all.
It would, yeah, something like that. Because there's 120 cards. So if you spent a minute on every card, that's like 2 hours. Got time for that?
No.
I mean,
exactly.
we would make time.
You might have time for it if you knew cast iron guarantee that they weren't going to release them all before you made your video go live.
And the boys and girls at home all wanted to see that, and we were actually providing something. But when it's like that, you're like, do you want to? I don't know.
Well, we have played some games, and we will be releasing them on Saturday.
Release the games. And hopefully it's all working. I'm not sure if it kind of looks like the stream's frozen a bit, so do put a shout out if you haven't.
Get myself computer.
Well, I don't know. I think the streaming looks all right. I just the bit on the other side looks a bit weird, but it is the concurrent viewers is going up. So just give us a shout out. We are, of course, tonight's playing the Condemnors versus Lady Harrow's Mournflight.
So it's like a Dreadfane off.
It is a Dreadfane off.
It's the Dreadfane box. Now I noticed that
2019, I think, was the last time we played this lineup.
It's clearly a starter set because my uninspired list, they have no abilities whatsoever.
Oh, neither do mine really, apart from the fact that I can move through lethal hexes and block hexes and stuff like that. So Zach Matthews says, hello everyone, hello Zach.
Hello Zach.
So we are all set up, ready to go. I am playing the Fearsome Fortress tonight.
And I am playing Tooth and Claw.
It's Nemesis, so we do have some warband cards, but given the age of these warbands, not many of them very good.
No, well some of yours are pretty good. Pretty great.
Yeah,
you've got some restricted ones.
I don't know, I might do actually. Yeah, there's a one or two in it that aren't too bad.
Sterling's in. Hello Sterling.
Hello Sterling. So we're ready to roll.
Optimistic, you said let the games begin.
Games,
to be clear, there is only the one.
Because we might have some other stuff we need to record tonight. Matthias Forsberg says good evening. Hello Matthias, welcome aboard today. Right, so I won and I chose the board. Yeah, I've won everything so far.
You have to roll again.
But you stuffed me right there because you put that right there, and there's two starter hexes here. I hadn't really paid attention to that when I was laying things. I should have swapped the board around the other way. But then this lethal hex would be so it's just not good regardless. So anyway, yes, I've got to roll a crit now, or you get to choose.
You did roll multiple crits in the earlier stages.
I've rolled multiple crit.
The rolling offness. More multiple crits. Oh, I need a crit again.
Is it going to be one of those nights for me?
No, you've just used all your crits.
I have, yeah.
Can I actually win now?
Yeah, if you roll another crit.
Oh, no.
No. I will let you go first, though.
Okay.
Because at the minute, you can't reach me.
I can't.
I don't think.
You're quite correct.
Excellent.
This is where
excellent, Smithers. We did misplace our Gnarlwood objective tokens, though, so we currently have, I don't know if these are Harrow, Deep, or Nether Maze ones that we've got out.
Nether Maze.
Ooh, the Nether Maze. Give a shout out. Which side are you on tonight? Are you on the Condemnors or onto the Mournflight side? Did you say which you did say which deck you were using? You were using Tooth and Claw, yeah.
So
right. You're going for maximum unsubtlety.
I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, clever. Clever girl. Okay. Anything in your power step?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play Take Your Positions. Choose 2 friendly fighters in your territory other than your leader and push each chosen fighter 1 hex. So I'm going to push the Squeamy Maiden and the Anguished One.
The anguished one.
You just have to go towards the nearest token. So both have to go towards that one. And Stone often doing a great job. Just a friendly reminder to everyone, feel free to smash that like button. Please do. It all does help, I think. I don't know. As much as YouTube lets us get views. Anything for you?
Yeah, you know, earlier when I swapped over Gwyn and Brodus, I actually had the models round the wrong way in the first place. So they're now round the wrong way. Gwyn should be there.
I'll let you swap because you did originally place them there before we started.
Yeah.
Well, we've got one for the Mournflight, one for the Condemnors now. Oh. James Powditch and War Machine are loggerheads.
Right, sorry, so I've got nothing in this power step.
Okay, nothing for me either. So my first go, I'm just going to move. I'm going to move the Screamy Maiden, I think, which is...
This one.
Yeah, I always get them wrong. She moves 4 and she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Not through a lethal hex.
Not through a lethal hex, but I do score Fleeting Memories. Scores immediately when a friendly fighter finishes a move action and entered 2 or more different hexes that contained an objective during that move. Easy mode.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then I will play...
That's the Screaming Maiden. She's got 3 wounds.
3 wounds, yes. And I'm going to play the Stalwart Sentinel on her, which is she cannot be pushed back while she's on a feature token within 1 hex of no one's territory.
Jolly good.
Matthias says he's just finished painting his Exile Dead, which are fantastic models, I think, and is excited to bring them to a tournament this weekend. Where are you going to a tournament this weekend? Which, whilst Robin works out what he wants to do, reminds me that I need to tell people about a tournament.
Oh, yes.
Willen Games will be running a tournament sometime in the summer, around mid-June 17th?
June 17th. June 17th. Willen Games, Market Harborough.
Yeah.
Details to follow.
Details to follow. We were going to do that one, but unfortunately I can't. So, yes, do keep an eye out. We will be sharing about that one, and there will be prizes because I think he's getting a tournament pack or whatever you call it. We'll talk about this later in the year, but we are also looking to doing Agents Con in September, and we will be hopefully running an Underworlds tournament for that too. So keep an eye out for both of those. More details will follow soon.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me.
To you. I realise I've got an objective I can't score.
Oh dear. Excellent.
I picked the wrong board. Oh,
you do get a good quality of game if you join the Agents Cinema.
Oh, I was so busy trying to do other stuff.
I'm going to make a charge action for my second.
Oh dear,
with Tavian of Sarnatus. I'm just going to charge to there.
No crit to count tonight, Zach. No, I did turn it off for some other things. I forgot to turn it back on for this one.
I need crits. So it's 3 hammers, 2 damage. If I get a crit, then I get fire.
Oh dear.
Well, there's no crits and indeed no hammers.
Oh dear.
Oh, 1 hammer.
1 hammer. Right, so Screaming Maiden.
2 dodges.
She starts on 2 dodge. A bit disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah.
James Powditch says, is anyone going to pick up the new Underworld set? I would heartily recommend it.
Mm.
Oh, that's a lot of nothing.
Zilchy.
How much damage?
2.
Ow. She's not dead yet.
She's not
although
dead.
Technically she is dead.
Toyed with. Because she is vulnerable.
Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. James Powditch, I will add, saying anyone going to pick up the new Underworld set, we will definitely be picking up a second.
Yes. And I've got 1 Savage Fighter.
Savage.
Not that I'm counting.
Oh dear. Anything in your power step?
That would be a negative.
Negative.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to put Steadfast on. I'm going to play Steadfast and choose Tavian.
Is that a ploy?
Yeah.
I'm going to play Innovating Sorrow.
Oh, what does that do?
Play this when an opponent plays a ploy.
Okay.
Before the ploy is played, that opponent can discard a power card if they do not. The ploy is not resolved. So basically, you've got to get rid of another power card if you want to have that one work.
I'm going to get rid of Feral Instincts.
Well, feel like you had that in your hand, you were wondering how to get rid of it.
Well, I was sort of wondered whether I actually wanted it or not, because it's that one where you have to make an attack action, then you have to make a charge action. I think I might get all pulled out of. It might be good, but it's +1 damage. I don't really need
not so much
damage,
of these.
so I'm going to get rid of that one, and that puts him on guard.
Ooh.
I'd also drawn another one. So later on,
point.
I might be thinking, I need to get rid of one.
Oh no, what do I do? Okay, I've got nothing I want to play.
Oh, sorry, neither have I.
So it says he thinks that the XR deck got some critique when they were released, but when you hold them in your hand, they're really cool. I find that with a lot of the GW models these days. They release them and you kind of think, they look a bit naff, but when you actually get them in person, in the flesh as it were, they suddenly look a lot nicer. Or at least you see a lot of other people's paint jobs and you're like, actually, that looks really nice. Yeah. War Machine ones where the crit count's gone. I turned it off because we were doing some other stuff, so I need to turn it off for that. Not saying what it was. And I haven't turned it back on yet.
So we've got no crit count, but we're up to 0 so far.
Woo! I've rolled many crits, just none of them.
Yeah.
Got that to point on. So it's my second go then.
Yeah.
Poopins. Mary Poopins. Okay, I'm going to charge. I'm going to have to charge with the Widow Cather. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sneaky.
Sneaky swing. So she will inspire after this. So I'm going to put it on there now so I don't forget. Because she moved through you. But I'll make the attack before inspiring. It's 2 swords. It's 3 damage. That's pretty it's pretty nice. 2 swords and I get single assists. I'm attacking Tavian.
Tavian, he's on guard.
Oh, 2 single assists. That was lucky.
A shield, which is not enough.
There's 3 damage.
You're going to kill him then, eh? Because you're pushing back.
No, because you're on guard. I can't push you. Which was... I had a brief moment of... and then realised...
Tavian. Poor old Tavian.
Can't believe I've got a surge card, no less, in my hand that I can't score because I picked the wrong board. I can tell you, really, it doesn't matter. I've got the one where you have to move through a blocked hex and end up next to someone. I didn't pick the board with the blocked hex.
I'd laugh at you, but it's exactly the sort of thing I would do.
Yeah. Right. Nothing in my power step.
Nothing in my power step. Okay, I'm going to play Unyielding Resolve.
Ooh.
Which is choose a friendly fighter and roll a defense dice on a shield. I can heal them 2.
Oh.
Otherwise, 1. No, just 1, so that's not ideal.
Tavian's not out of the woods yet.
Ideal.
Got 15 of you beautiful people online tonight. I'm dying to hear comments from people to find out what other stuff you'd like to see us covering about Underworlds. Battle reports, obviously, one thing we're pretty good at live. I don't know if there's anything else we could cover live.
Widow Cather's got 3 wounds as well. They've all got 3.
Yeah, they've all got, she inspires.
She inspires to 3.
She inspires to 3 now.
Okay,
so on 3. But the Scream Maiden only has 2 wounds left, and no, I don't have any.
I'm going to play Determined Brutality.
Oh dear.
Which gives the first range 1 attack action, cleave or ensnare. I'm going to pick ensnare.
Oh, damn, so close.
And then I'm going to charge with Brodus.
Whoa, that's bad. So who are you tracking in the face? Screaming Maiden? You're going for Widow Cather. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right, you get thingies there, don't you?
I'll get thingies anyway.
Yeah, but I can't do anything without it. So.
But with attacking the Widow Cather, you do get single and double assists, whereas here you'd only get singles.
I'll do that. So what can I do? I've got cleave. That's right.
You can hit her with hammer.
No, not with that defense dice there.
Double assist. That's a success.
That's 2 successes.
I think I need to play a card during this. I want to play Dissipate.
Okay.
Players during attack action before the attack roll, but I got it.
Too late, Soul's mate.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I get an innate dodge, basically.
Okay, so you've got 1 success.
So I've got 1 success.
Just need 1 more success.
1 more. Oh, 1 more. So you can push her. Push her. E-Crit likes the 5 reasons to play her. There's 1 more I haven't released yet. I keep forgetting, and we are going to try and do more of those because they are nice and quick and easy to record.
I can push her into the Gloom Hex to give you 1 less success on Tavian. but then I pushed you into a gloom hex.
You can't push her into... Oh, you could push her into Green Hex. Yeah.
But then I put you in a gloom hex.
He's charged, hasn't he, Tavian?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Missing some counters, I think.
Charge,
Oh no, we've got one too many. She's charged us. Yeah, that's it. Right. Would you? Okay, anything for you in the power step? I may have been slightly canny and gained, stopped you hitting me for one round by setting up further back, but I did forget that stops me inspiring. Although they have 2 dodge when uninspired, so it doesn't matter too much. Anthony Boyd suggested tactics videos. What about boards and which warbands and suitable playstyles maybe? I think the warbands and suitable playstyles we could probably cover, and what warbands go with what rival sticks, but I'm not sure we'd ever have a clue about boards.
So I'm going to put Beast Caller on.
Beast Caller.
I'm
Caller
going to put it on Gwyn.
Right.
When a savage friendly fighter target an attack action, this fighter is supporting that fighter.
Nice.
After a savage fighter is pushed other than by this reaction, push that fighter 1 hex towards this fighter.
Interesting. Your objectives are on your turn. Not your turn, Connor.
Sorry?
So this is your glory you want to turn over.
Yeah, and then you confuse me by saying objectives.
Yeah, you're like, what? I'm turning objectives over. Okay. I might as well, whilst I'm thinking about it, flip this token. Oh, that will stagger her. That's why I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting that. Well, I mean, she's only got, is it a two hammer attack?
Who? Gwyn?
Yeah.
She has a 3 hammer, 2 damage. Keep moving.
Would the double assist help me if you get a reroll? I don't know, I'll take it, I'll see. So I'll flip that over.
Okay, so she's Stagard.
Stigiardi. Okay, so that's it for me. My third go. I will charge with the Anguished one. 1, 2, 3 to there. Unfortunately, she's not going to inspire either at the minute. So I was trying to be clever, and I'm not. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. Before I do that, in the power step, I want to play Spectral Charge, which gives her +1 damage. Ooh. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 to charge to there. So 2 swords, that's all, but I get single assist as well on Bodus. 2 hammers. Fantastic.
Not a lot of good rolling going on here, is there?
No, it's not the most impressive.
Okay, so for my 4th, should make a charge action with Gwyn to there.
You're Gwyn to charge, are you? Yeah. Hex and Bacon, hello. Yes, the spooky girls are in session.
So it's 3 swords.
Messed up a little.
It's not 3 swords, it's 3 hammers.
1 of each.
Oh, a crit!
Oh.
A crit, so she's inspired.
Oh dear, oh dear.
The first crit we've had this evening.
Well, in a role that matters, yeah.
That's not good enough.
Right, so that's
crit hammer.
Keep moving. So that's attacking the Screamy Maiden. So it's 2 dodge. I need a dodge and a crit. Oh, I got the crit.
So close.
If I'd have flipped that token,
You did flip it.
I did. Yeah. Oh, that means you get a reroll.
Yeah, but I can reroll.
You can reroll the sword. I'll let you.
Oh, it's a hammer. Sorry.
So close. I thought it was all over. I thought I had a chance again, and it's like watching England penalties at football.
Right.
So close. You get a glory for killing her.
I do.
Oh.
And I've scored embraced savagery as well, because all my fighters are savage.
Savage. That's what you get for being nice.
Well, I've scored that anyway.
Yeah, true. True. But you would have killed her.
I would have killed her. Although I did point out that you flipped it.
That's
you
true. That is
you
true.
might have realised yourself.
Possibly. Probably not, though. Oh, dear. Okay. Anything you power step?
I thought she only moves 4, doesn't she?
Who?
Yeah.
Lady Harrow. Yes, Lady Harrow only moves 4.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Difficult.
It is
I've
difficult.
got a card which would stop me from taking damage on the lethal hex. So I could put that on them, but then she does 2 damage anyway. So if you hit me, she's dead. No, he's dead.
Yeah.
But if you don't hit me, you push me back, then it's...
I mean, she's doing 2 wounds.
Yeah.
If she's... Yeah. Yeah, Hex and Bacon. I feel your pain. I have to constantly check
I'm
the
not
bases.
going to play anything.
Okay, I'm not going to play anything either. Hex Bacon says he always has a hard time figuring out who's who on the board. Same.
It's a nightmare.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't ever play them.
These are the worst ones, I think, out of
Yeah.
all the war bands that we've got. They are the least...
Because they're so undistinctive from behind.
Yeah. Yeah, we were. And I mean, we put nameplates on. We should have put the nameplates on the back, to be honest, but I have to
just
keep
had
looking out.
circular ones that are on both sides.
Yeah. So my 4th go, and Lady Harrow's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
So there.
sneaky.
So she was there, 1, 2. Yeah, she's going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Anything you power step? Well, my power step, I've got nothing.
I am going to put the enchanted robes on...
On Gwendolyn.
I'm going to put it on Ironsoul, yeah, I think so.
Ironsoul. Widow Caither, the one I said was the most rubbish, is currently the one doing the most damage. I realised they're all swords.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Pretty good. And then, so that's the end of the panel. That's it for me.
Okay, I actually need to check my cards a second. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to flip this.
Ooh.
I think. And she will be staggered, but it won't matter because we're going to... Yeah, that's the end of the round. So you went first.
Yeah, I've scored Strength in Unity, I think. I hope. It's about that one where I can never remember how it works. Score this event phase if there are 2 or more surviving friendly fighters, and each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more move tokens, and/or each surviving friendly has 1 or more charge tokens, and/or each surviving fighter has 1 or more guard tokens.
Yeah.
Well, they all have.
They all got charge tokens. No, they haven't. Which, so yeah.
Oh God, damn it! So yeah, that's just one. I don't score the other 2. I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to risk keeping both of them.
Ooh.
Draw 5 power
That
cards.
never goes wrong.
And 1 objective.
So I, unsurprisingly, did not score Inescapable Hunger because I could not move through a blocked hex because I forgot to use a board with the blocked hex on, which I'm a little bit kicking myself about. But anyway, I have scored the other 2. I scored Proud Castellan because my leader is on a feature token in my territory that's within 1 hex of no one's territory.
I was about to say, but it's an objective, but it is a feature token. So
And I've also scored Bitter Embrace. Scoring end phase, if there are 2 or more surviving friendly fighters and each surviving friendly fighter is adjacent to 1 or more enemy fighters. Which they are, that's 2 glory, that one. So it's 3.
Is that 4 each?
It is 4 each.
4 each. It's exciting stuff. They built this Dreadfane box to be very balanced, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I've got nothing left, so I'm going to draw everything up.
I pick up.
It's very hard when you're playing with a mixed deck and we don't bother sleeving it.
Yeah.
And you end up with a deck that looks a bit like this. And it's very hard when you look at the top cards, you go, oh, my top 5 cards, oh, I've got 3 new ones, I've got 2 old ones, that's going to be all right.
What does that mean? No idea. Somebody commented on one of our videos about that, and I was saying, oh, well, we just do this. And because we change every week, I never have any idea what I'm going to be drawing. No. And actually, I don't even really, I mean, maybe I suppose, if I wanted to cheat, I could cheat, I suppose. But I never even look at these. I just, pick them up.
I barely even look at them when I'm picking them. There's only a 50-50 chance I'm going to even know what I'm doing.
That explains why you had some corn cards in the deck earlier.
Yeah, bugger. Oh, no. Oh, I've done horribly bad things wrong, Robin. Terribly, horribly bad things.
Well, I'm quite upset about that. Quite upset.
3, 5, and 4. Oi. Oh, I thought you just, she can't be inspired anymore. I don't like her.
Bizarrely, it set off my OCD that I don't really have.
Oh, this is actually quite annoying me.
She didn't quite fit in there.
It's because of the nameplates, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, time to roll for round DOS. Wait. A crit and a swingle.
Critages.
Unfortunately, I forgot to put the dice cam on.
Oh, I've got 2. Wow. 2, Peter.
You've got 2 Peter what?
2 Peter.
Going to Peter out. My family discovered today that the French word for fart is Peter. And they've been loving it.
Oh, it's like GPT, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been finding it very hilarious. Although in random offside news, my nan used to call me Fartface, so I guess she was French or something.
You say random offside news?
Random
offshoot,
just a random off centre. Right, round 2. What are you doing, Robin?
I don't know. I'm just trying to decide. Well, I think I probably need to go first. And I'm trying to hit the English one.
That's a hard one. What to pick that one for? Oh, these cards are no good at all. No. This won't do.
I'm going to try and hit the English one with Brodus.
Brodus, my bane.
So it's just 2 hammers, though, and you've got double assists.
I've got,
Oh, but I have got crit hammer.
That's not good.
That inspires the bright brain.
I've got double and single assist. No, I haven't got single assists. Crit hammer, though, that's not going to help me very well. Do I have anything I want to play? No. So how much damage is this going to be?
3.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've got 1. Oh, I've got 1. 3 damage. On the Anguish one. Oh, she did. I just turned her into
Vapor, which she already was, really.
the power. Yes. Not good. Not good. Okay. Going badly. Very badly. Okay. Power step, you got anything?
I didn't go to glory there. No.
Okay. I'm going to put Hollow Hatred onto Lady Harrow, which is reroll 1 dice in an attack roll for the first attack action this fight makes in each round. Anything for you?
Still not, thank you.
This card's not so good. I'm going to put the Melding Stone onto the Widow Cather, which is each hex within 2 hexes of this fighter containing a feature token is considered to be a cover hex.
Okay, they're all cover hexes.
Yeah.
I always take that card, think it'd be really good, and it almost never not being useful. Yeah. Nothing for me.
Okay, so my first go, I'm going to charge with Widow Cather. She's going to go 1, 2 to there. And then she's going to have a swing at, I mean, neither of them are injured at the minute, so I'll have a go at, yeah.
He's not inspired either.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to kill him. So I'm going to have a go at Gwyn Ironsoul. So 2 swords and 3 damage.
Yeah, Ironsoul actually doesn't make a difference.
1 sword. Oh, it's double crit time!
Okay, I've rolled more crits than you have now.
I need a little animation for the double crits.
4 crits I've rolled now, I think.
With just you dancing across the screen, like, I can't remember who, Colton.
Okay, so I'm inspired again. Oh, I should do that. We should video me doing that. I'm sure that'd be fine.
We just need a really big green screen so we can edit out the background. Right, power step, I'm going to flip this.
Okay, you're staggered. That's
yes.
Wow, okay.
Anything for you?
Well, now I'm wondering whether just to charge you with Ironsoul.
Nothing?
So she's staggered.
She's staggering.
That's staggering, that is. I'm going to put the gifted ferocity on
Gwyn.
You're
Gwyn to do that. Okay, I'm going to then flip this objective.
Oh, I feel like there's some scoring coming on.
Yes! I have scored 1 will. One will score.
One will score 1 will.
One will.
So there, she's staggered as well.
Score this immediately if your warband holds 1 or more even numbered objectives and your warband holds 1 or more odd numbered objectives.
And well remembered that which objective was which.
Yes, well, it wasn't hard because there's only 3, 5 and 4. 1.
Fair enough. Fair enough, yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's all right, I can do anything. So I will score that. I'll put the glory on now and I will draw another card, but I can't look at that yet, because that happens after the power step, the surge step. Ecrick says, any opinions on the upcoming warbands? He's super excited about the Zinch guys, but the Stormcast seem really interesting too. I wouldn't say they're starter warbands. The games we've experienced so far, and thank you to Games Workshop for sending it to us. Thank you. Yeah, I can't give anything away, but our first game took us 2 hours nearly.
You did. That's partly my fault because
you were playing
analysis paralysis. The flip-flopping, because they've spoiled that, haven't they? The flip-flopping objective inspire mechanic for the Stormcast, when you first time you play it, it's a bit kind of like, oh, I want inspired, yeah, that kind of thing. Especially
because some of the objectives play into it, and you're like,
yeah, and you might want to attack with them when they're, with their better abilities, but then you might want to cast a spell with somebody else, so you've got to, because it changes their magic level each time they inspire, so you've got to kind of think about that. So for my second activation, I'm going to charge with Gwyn Ironsoul.
You're going to charge.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to charge him.
How much damage is she doing?
4. She's doing 3 damage.
Ow.
And she's got 4 hammers. So it's 4 hammers, 3 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, I can re-roll one because you're staggered. I won't re-roll the crits.
Oh, I think you should. I can't stop that. That's 3 damage. Yeah. Crying out loud. How many double crits are you going to roll?
Don't bother putting it on, because then I'm going to play Dark Command.
I hate you so much.
Because she's savage.
Well, that was a nice game.
Sorry. I'm not that sorry.
Oh well. I literally can't score anything now, I don't think. What was my card I picked up?
Oh no.
Yeah, never going to score that one. Right. Okay. Oh, I hate you so much.
I hate you so much right now.
Right, anything you passed up? I did get glory for killing her, yeah, so that's 5 all. No, 6-5, sorry.
I do...
You do?
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to put Stubborn to the Bone on... I'm going to actually put it on Brightbane. They can't be pushed.
Anthony Boyd says when he was reading about the Inspire mechanic, he said to himself he's going to keep forgetting to inspire people. That's what Robin did. And the wound counts won't be kept on the card. Yeah, that was a real pain in the arse, wasn't it? The tokens.
Yeah, especially when,
Yeah, okay. I've not got anything I want to play. So, and nothing else for you?
No.
On my second go, then I'm going to put her on guard to get rid of the stagger token.
Did it do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a complete new rule I didn't know. Does it actually change it to a guard token?
Yeah, if you put a guard token on, you can remove the stagger token. I'm like 99% sure that's what I read. I can't find the rulebook now.
Okay.
I think it's right behind you on that shelf there.
It seems a bit odd that you can do. It gives you both. Oh, I think it would completely get rid of it.
Let me just triple check that one now. Make sure I haven't misread it. Read it. Of course, it's on the other page. It must be on this page. I'm already at that letter. No. Guard action. When an action that a fighter can make when activated, when they do so, give them a guard token. A fighter with one or more guard tokens can make a guard action. Oh, I know that. Yes, when a fighter is given one or more guard tokens, remove that fighter's stagger tokens. A fighter with one or more guard tokens is on guard.
Interesting.
On guard.
All this time we've played, I did not know you could do that.
I think I read it the other day and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And now it's useful. Sort of. That's me done. That's my activation. Nothing in the power step. I feel, however, though, that it will all be for naught.
So I've got 2 activations left.
Yes. 2 bites of the cherry of Widow Cather.
She's got 3.
3 wounds, 2 dodge. She's on guard, and her token is a cover token because of the melding stone. So it's only single assist she fails on. But if you roll enough dice, you get enough crits. I haven't got a lot of options for that. I need to play to my objectives as well. So
It's frustrating.
All you got to do is wipe me out. You probably won.
Okay.
And I've only got one poor little ghosty girl left.
So I'm going to play Inevitable Blow, which is pick cleave or ensnare. The first range 1 or 2 attack action made by friendly fighter has cleave. And I'm actually going to pick ensnare because his attack's got cleave.
Oh, bloody hell.
So,
Cry out loud. I'm glad I'm on guard. That was so helpful. I've got nothing.
Okay. Then my third, I'm going to charge. She's got 3 words, hasn't she? I'm going to charge Brodus.
Bye-bye.
Into there.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So it's only 2 hammers though.
If you're another crit,
single
then we're
assist.
calling it here.
2 hammers. So you need 2 successes of some sort.
Yeah. I've only got double assist or crit.
Oh, it did it!
Gets a crit at last.
Crit!
Nutty.
Nicely done.
Have it.
Right. I've scored nothing. Or going to do nothing. So nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Matthias says that it seems like a lot of the layer warbands are quite complicated. Yes, that's definitely a factor.
Yeah.
That's fun for us more experienced players, but might be a problem for newer players. That's something we said as well in one of our videos that we haven't released yet.
Yeah.
So, but yes. Maybe we need to release another starter set with some easy warbands. Yeah, I just think they need to try and...
It's really hard because they do these 2 boxes every
year.
Yeah. They can't keep releasing... The box can't be easy warbands every time because it's too much. But then if you're trying to pick up the game for the first time, it's quite hard. So I think the balance. I agree with you. There needs to be like almost like Steelheart versus Magors.
Yes.
Permanently available.
And it's like, even these ones, when they came out in, I can't remember what it's called now. Dreadfane. These aren't, well, the spookies aren't particularly simple warbands to play. So,
no.
Yeah. Right, my third go, I might as well have attack at Tavian of Snarnassus. Although, what's the damage on each of these boys?
3.
Yeah.
3.
Well, she can't attack me, but
They're
what's
both
Tavian's?
2.
Okay, I'm going to go for Brodus then.
Because he's stubborn to the bone.
No, but he can't attack me again now because Tavian hasn't charged yet.
Yeah,
so if I kill Tavian, he can have another swing and he could one-shot me, whereas if I hit him, Tavian can't kill me. Yeah. So it's 2 swords, 3 damage. A sword. Oh, crit. Jolly good. I'll play Echoing Spite then. Place after a friendly fighter's range 1 attack action fails, they can make another attack action. Go on, crit sword time. Oh, just not a crit. Right, pass.
Okay. So you're on guard now.
On guard.
So basically I need crits.
That shouldn't be a problem for you.
No.
Anthony Boyd's asked if we're going to Warhammer Fest. Sadly not.
Okay, I'm going to charge to here.
Your 4th and final go? Yeah. On a lethal hex?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's 3 hammers, 2 damage.
Oh, sadly, we're not going to Warhammer Fest. I don't ever get the chance to shields. Bing.
So I've got 2 hammers.
And you can't push me because I'm on guard.
You're on guard, okay.
I never get a chance to do any of these things. I don't know if it's because I don't try to make them happen either, but I just...
It's quite a long way away.
It is quite a long way away.
And I think I don't like Warhammer enough.
Yeah.
I like Underworlds.
I mean, I love Warhammer, and I grew up with Games Workshop games, so I love 40k and AOS and stuff like that.
I also don't really like people.
That is probably a bigger factor for me, and it's a long way to go for all of that.
Yeah.
And for what is mostly just a sales event, like I'm not going to buy anything there, so it's a long way to go to not buy anything.
Yeah.
At least if you go to Warhammer World, you can chill in the pub there. You could even go around the displays and stuff like that.
I think it was a bit closer. Like in previous years, it had been in Coventry, in the Ryko Arena, which is about half. It's probably more than half, but not much more than halfway.
It's not too bad then. So about 2 hours drive.
Yeah, and I think I couldn't go. There hasn't been one for a couple of years, I think, because of COVID. But I couldn't go to the pre, and so
That's a really long-winded way to say no.
Yeah.
Right, my 4th and final go then. You've had your 4th go, haven't you? Yeah. So I might as well have a go at Brodus Blightbane. Because I can't... Well, no, actually, I'll go for Tavian because I can at least kill him.
Yeah, he needs 1 damage.
2 swords. Yeah, but I do need something. And that's not something. Oh, dear.
That's hilarious.
Okay. I'll put the Starmore on her. fact, I should have done that and attacked with that because that was 2 hammers.
It's a star more. I'll let you do it again if you want.
No. Let's just get this over and done with.
Okay.
Anything in for you in the power step?
I'm going to put Natural Hunter on Bright Blade.
Natural Munter. Just out of curiosity, how many objectives have you scored?
3.
I'm guessing you'll have scored some in a minute though. So. Okay. End of the second round. You went first.
I've scored Hurricane Force. Score this in an end phase if each surviving friendly fighter is in enemy territory.
Nice.
That's 3 glory.
Hence the charge into the lethal.
Yes. Well, I've got one that involves all surviving friendly fighters to be inspired. So the only way I could inspire him was to make an attack. So
Yeah.
I could have just moved into there.
And the key to that is also I have to not be in your territory, which I just failed.
Yeah. And there are no enemy fighters.
Yeah.
I missed that bit.
Oh, you're up to 10, sorry, I thought up to 9 there for some reason.
So there was only 9 there.
Oh, yeah. Because you did that thing where it's like...
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think you are right. I had 9 originally,
Okay.
so...
Hmm.
Scored any more?
No.
Ooh.
I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of Paragon of Ferocity. Draw 2 new objectives and 5 new power cards.
Tactical Lorik says, any thoughts on Judgment Eternal Champions?
We played a game. It's quite good.
We played the demo game because it plays like a demo game where it explains to you what happens and tells you what you roll, basically, to help explain all the rules.
But we just haven't had time to play it again.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, actually, I think if you've got something to play it with regularly, I think it's quite good.
Yeah.
But we've kind of realised that actually if we play it, people might watch it. We're not that many people watch it. It hasn't got any longevity for us.
Yeah.
So we're probably not going to play.
I don't think people would want to watch that more than Underworlds.
No,
or at
the
least
minis are nice. I've picked one too many thingies up. The minis are nice.
Right. I have scored, somehow against all hopes, Nexus of Terror. Score this in an end phase if your warband holds the most objectives. For 2 glory.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
I am going to get rid of the other. I'm going to get rid of Spectral Vortex, which is score immediately after an enemy fighter is the target of a second or subsequent successful attack in this phase, and each attack was made by a different friendly fighter. Because I could have almost done it, but I couldn't get any successful attacks off, and when I did, it was with the same fighter. So I'm going to keep one of each of the last 2. I'm going to draw 4 power cards and 2 objectives. I do not think I have much chance at this stage. I know it's 7-9, but there's 3 Storm casts.
Who knows?
And it's comically Widow Cather. It's the last one. It's the last one standing.
She's always the last one. All her husbands died.
Oh, well, I can't score that. I've got Stockpile. Score if the objectives you stand on add up to 6. Yes, I'm going to put 4, and I'm going to put on 5, and I don't care.
Brilliant.
Right. Time for the last round. This will probably be swift. It will probably be swift, I suspect. But it all comes down to this dice roll, I think.
Okay.
Right. Oh.
But
all
many hammers.
All hammerage.
Crit and 2 doubles. You get it. What you gonna do?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
And I'm going to smack Bwodus Blightbane in the face hog.
Face hog?
No, not Bwodus, because I can't one-shot him. Tavian. Tavian's getting it. And I might as well use the Starmore, because that's only 1 damage, but it's 2 hammers.
That's enough.
Yeah, and I don't need to do any more than that. And it staggers as well, but that doesn't matter. Oh, I hate the dice.
I am going to make my defence roll, which I should have done last time.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, you didn't attack him, so it would have been cheating to make the defence roll.
I hate these dice so very much.
I don't know why you play these dice games.
Right, in the power step, I'm going to play the Veil of Grief to give her +1 wounds. So she's at least now 4 wounds. I don't think that you can one-shot her now. I don't know, but I don't think you can.
Well, you know me.
Yes, I do. Brilliant. Okay. I found the only problem with Judgment Eternal Champions, when we started playing it, is some of the rules, they do like what GW does. They have a lot of core special rules, like everybody gets these, but then you have to go and look in a separate book for them. But we couldn't find all of them in that book. We found references to a few rules where we were like, that's not in here. And it felt a little bit unfinished in that sense. Also, you can buy upgrades for your fighters midway through seemed a bit weird, but I mean, we're putting upgrades on fighters in this game, so maybe it's not that weird, and I'm just more used to it in Underworlds. Having the NPCs running around seemed like a sort of good idea, and I liked the way the souls sort of generated, and you had to go after the souls and stuff like that. Overall, I think it's the kind of thing that if we weren't running a channel, I'd probably be interested in playing more of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So she's got 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Tish and Chosh. Tish and Tosh
Right,
and Tish
I
and
think this is the
Tosh.
play.
Oh, you never know.
I don't know.
I do not know.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm going to play Outflank. Choose a friendly fighter adjacent to another fighter and push them up to 2 hexes.
Ooh.
So I'm going to push Tavian 1, 2 that way.
Intéressant.
And then, unless you've got anything.
Yes.
Okay.
I think. I'm interested now by what you've done with Tavian. I'm curious. I'm going to play Ready for Anything, which is +1 defense on the next attack.
That's pretty good. I'm then going to play Fulminating Blast and push an enemy fighter up to 1 hex and push it to the lethal hex.
That's rude.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to put that on there because I'm immediately then going to play Healing Ward. Oh, no, I can't yet.
Okay.
What I'm going to do first, I'm going to play Walking Wall.
Right.
And then if you've got anything.
No.
And then I'm going to play Healing Ward.
Okay.
Because she counts as permanently being on a feature token.
Okay. So you can only do it when they're on a feature token?
Yes. Walking Wall means they always count as being on a feature token.
Okay.
I'm still bemused by your moving of Tavian, but
I want to push you in the lethal hits.
Oh, I see.
Could potentially have killed you.
I see. Tactical Alexa says, I feel like with the game's banning system could make interesting videography. I think the minis are absolutely top notch, which kind of is base requirement. The minis are very nice. They aren't. I don't know if I'd say they were better than the GW minis, but they do already come pre-assembled, which is a big boost. But they are resin rather than plastic, I think. So they're slightly soft and squishy. I don't know what he means by the game's banning system.
I'm going to put Etherically Charged Shield on Ironsoul.
What's that do?
It gives a reroll 1 defense dice.
I feel like you've flipped one too few glory. What do you mean by the game's banning system, Tactical Lorax? I might have just misunderstood what you mean by that. I'm then going to play Redeploy, which is I can choose a friendly fighter on a feature token, which she is, and I can push that fighter up to 4 hexes. They have to be in my territory, which you've helped me with. I have to push that fighter up to 4 hexes. At the end of that push, that fighter must be on a feature token, which technically is anywhere.
Yeah.
So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Run away! Run away!
I'm going to play Adaptive Tactics. Draw up to 1 objective and up to 1 power card, then discard 1 objective card.
Oh, cool. I don't know what that's stuck in my head. It's still close. I'm going
to get rid of Macabre Spectacle.
Ooh.
Score this immediately after a friendly fighter attack action. Took a target out of action if that friendly fighter was savage before you activated them.
Trickier. I mean, Tavian is, but getting to me to kill me is the tricky bit there, I suspect.
Okay, for my... have we done it actually each?
No.
No, I didn't tell you that before last time. I think so. You've done one. Have you done one?
No, I pushed away. So it's my. I went first.
You went first, so I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet. Okay.
But I've got +1 for my ready for anything this time. Although I realise I'm not going to play that because I pushed myself away and you can't reach me. So there's no point in me playing +1 defense when you can't actually get to me.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
I can get to you. He's got a charge of 4.
Oh, is he? Okay, then I'll go that way. Yeah. Poop. Okay. Right. I wonder why he's over there. Right, anything in your power step?
No.
Okay, my second go, I'm going to get rid of stockpile because I cannot score that. Draw another one. Oh, that's a shitty one to get at this stage. And I power step pass.
Okay, my second, I'm going to move Brodus.
Okay.
And I'm going to put Sanctifying Armour on Ironsoul.
Ironsoul, because she's the only one who's remotely close enough now.
Yeah. So she can re-roll 1 and she's reduces damage by 1.
Okay. Nothing for me, so my third go, I'm going to get rid of going to get rid of Bold Sortie, which I just picked up, which is make a charge from a feature token in your territory, which is a rather rubbishy one to get at this point. No, because it has to be in your territory.
You're in my territory.
No, it has to be my territory.
Well, why didn't you say that?
It has to be my territory, but it is in my territory. No, my territory.
It is my territory.
Score immediately after activation step in which a friendly fighter's charge began on a feature token in your territory.
Okay, yeah, you can't do that.
But it is in my territory.
But you can't charge anyway because you moved. I know you pushed.
I pushed. Yeah, I didn't
So
move.
my third, I'm going to move Ironsoul. Onto there.
Oh, that's a sucky one to get as well. I've got all the crappy cards at the end here, which isn't good. I mean, we both, I think, redrew all our cards at the start, so I was quite unfortunate to get a lot of my round 1 or 2 cards out.
What are you doing for your fourth?
My fourth and final go, I will charge.
Okay.
And she's going to go... I just need to check my cards to make sure I don't cork this up. If I'm there, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can shoot him, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3...
I forgot you had the Star War.
4, 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, I'm going to charge 5 to there. And she's got the Star More shooting in your face. Come on, this is the double crit time. Because you are trapped.
Yeah.
And I can
one-shot him.
him.
Whichever one if you kill him, I'll score 2 glory. And if you don't kill him, I'll score 2 glory.
Excellent. Would not charging stop you from scoring 2 glory? So either way, you're scoring...
I was going to score 2 glory. I had a horrible moment where if you killed him, I wouldn't score it. But they're mutually exclusive. One of them requires 3 of them to be alive, and the other one requires 2 of them to be alive.
Is it not at least 2?
No.
Okay. Either way, you're scoring 2 glory. So it makes not much sense.
It's have all of them inspired. So
right.
If you kill him, they'll all be inspired. Or have... I can't remember what the other
or have 3 fighters.
Yeah.
Okay. So either way, you're getting 2 glory off this, but... With a crit! Oh, yes, he did!
He did.
But this way, at least, I get glory.
You get a glory, yeah. I forgot you had the Star War. Not that it really made... Oh, no.
It's the Star
you got a crit.
More. And you're
He
trapped.
didn't roll any crits.
No, he sucked.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Tactical Arc says, in the full game, you can draft your fighters choosing what isn't playable in the... Oh, I remember that, yes.
Yeah.
So it does let you balance play a little bit more.
So in my fourth, now I must remember to switch out the right one. Okay, I'll keep that one. And going to swap fully committed, which we require to have 3 fighters in enemy territory, which is quite hard to sweep these guys to score.
Yeah.
And draw a new one.
That's an early turns card you really want there. So that's it. That's the end of the game.
Yes, you went first.
I've scored Conquered Domain, which score an end phase if there's for any fighter on a feature token within 1 hex of no one's territory, and I gain an additional 1 for others, but there's only 1. So she's done well. She's helped me fight back here. I haven't scored the other 2 because 1 is when you make an attack action against someone within 1 hex of no one's territory. That so happens so many times, and I might have scored Dominion of Death. I realise. Score in the 3rd end phase if you have scored the most objectives. How many objectives has you scored?
I haven't scored that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That one. Or that one.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I score it now though because I scored more.
Oh, you do? Yes.
That's 3 glory.
Yes, yeah. Oh, well, you might win. How many have you got?
I scored 6.
Oh.
So I scored Conqueror's Domain there, or Conquered Domain, Nexus of Terror, Fleeting Memories.
I didn't mean that, how many glory you got.
Sorry.
I believe you. It's a really good card. You have to go first.
12.
12. So I need to score 1, 2. I've got 9.
You're on objective though.
Yeah.
So you score 3, you win.
So I've scored Stormforged Heroes. Score this in an end phase of 2 or more survivor friendly fighters, and each survivor friendly has 1 or more upgrades.
It's 1. Oh no, you already scored a 2 Gloria.
I've scored Etheric Mastery. Score this in an end phase of 2 or more survivor friendly fighters, and all friendly fighters are inspired. And I've scored Move or Die.
You picked that up at the end, did you?
No, I picked up one of them. Yeah, one of them.
13 plays 12.
Whoa,
I'm okay with that.
Well
I am okay with that.
You did all right there.
I carried Dominion of Death.
If you hadn't won that first roll off, then I'd have scored more than you. But you not the first roll, last roll off.
Yeah, because you would have scored more glory, and that's partly why I went first.
Yeah.
I think I had to go first anyway because I only had 2 fighters left, so chances I was going to go. Or did I only have her left?
You only had her.
I had her left, so I had to go first really.
And then it's interesting, because you made her really hard to kill, so I didn't bother trying to kill her.
Yeah, annoyingly, I've got the deal 1 damage to somebody card near the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I've got the one where you can't play power cards for the rest of the round.
Rest of the round?
Sorry, the rest of the power step.
Right, okay.
Which I've got. That's a really nice card that just never came out, which is a little frustrating. But you know what? I had it's Sterling Nelson says, what a good close game. It was. I'm okay with not winning that game because
because of how many crits I rolled.
Yes, I think I had, like say, 3 of mine were dead by middle of the second round or something.
Although annoyingly, I couldn't roll a crit at the. I did roll crits at the right time, but if he'd rolled any crit at any point, he'd have been inspired, and I scored that one that I had to throw away. Yeah. Earlier, but I didn't. He didn't.
But then you would have scored 1 extra glory, wouldn't you? You'd be on 14. But you threw it away and picked up one that was 1 glory.
Oh, true. But I could have scored it and got picked up.
Oh, was it Surge?
No, I just scored it if I, because he didn't do anything round 3.
Oh, I see.
So round 2,
I see.
if he could have got a crit at any point up to round 2, I was carrying it.
I see.
I was carrying it because I thought he'd die.
Come on, just die, you useless.
Well, I almost thought about running through the pushing him off the lethal hex, and then running him back through the lethal hex.
Just to kill him.
But he then I got the other one, which was we're having 3 in your half. So I thought, well, I'll go one way or the other. It's gonna work out all right.
If I'd have remembered the board that has a block text on it, I possibly would have had an extra glory from that.
Yeah.
And then it would have been 13 all, and you still would have won because you're on objective.
You had your uncle. Your uncle.
Exactly. So there we go. Yeah. There's a lesson that I like to continually teach people because I think you always need to go back to the basics. Is remember what's in your deck. Yep. Very important.
That is, we made a video about that in the Shadespire days.
You made a video about it, yes.
Back when we were innocent.
Yeah. Aaron's just turned up. Ahoy, says Aaron. Yeah, Aaron is the man from Willing Games who will be running the tournament that we mentioned earlier that's coming on June the 17th.
Yes.
So do keep an eye out for that. And
check out the close ones are the best tactical Rawk. Sorry, I've interrupted. Yes, check out Willing Games. I don't think there are any details of it yet, but it will be the 17th of June in Market Harbour. I think not at the store.
I don't think
there's not enough room there.
But Aaron will confirm.
And it's worth going just for the donuts.
Oh God, yeah, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
And at some point, like I say, in September, there will be another tournament that we're going to be running an AOS, an Agents of Sigmar, not an AOS, Age of Sigmar. Tournament. We're going to be running an Agents of Sigmar tournament on a Sunday in September 23rd.
The 23rd, I think the weekend is. 23rd, 24th.
Yeah.
After a special Agents Patreon weekend.
Yes. Is it just Patreon? Or are we going to let everyone?
Patreon's getting free.
That's true. Patreon's free. So if you join up to Patreon, which is like £2 a month, you're getting free.
Yeah. So do consider supporting us on Patreon. I've been listening to lots of Shatterpoint content recently, and they plug their Patreon far more than I do.
I think we're just
British about it. We're very British about it. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I think I partly feel like times are hard, so I feel bad begging for money. Yeah. But if anyone would give us some money so we can make even more Underworld content, and leave our wives and just set up a yurt somewhere,
a commune.
Yeah.
Oh, we just need to be in here. We can pee in the forest out the back.
Yeah, I think if I left my wife, I'm not sure she'd let me live in here. She might.
I mean, if you don't tell her, just got to stay down here all the time. Just don't actually break up.
I left you 5 years ago, darling. Interesting thought.
I left you 8 years ago.
That's not right. It would explain a lot, actually. Now you say that, it would explain a lot.
So
she keeps asking if I'm all right to babysit.
Babysit, but they're my children too.
She goes out with different
and
men.
She laughs.
Yeah.
You always did make me laugh. That was the one thing I liked about you.
That is pretty much it. It's pretty much all I have left.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. That's a sad insight into our lives.
But the upshot is, go to Patreon, you'll make us happier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope you enjoyed that one. I actually did enjoy playing that one. Even though I lost, it was a nice close game. And I'm particularly chuffed that I scored Dominion of Death. That's a moral victory for me.
Oh, definitely. I was funny enough looking at that card when I was, because the cards were here. I was talking about. I was thinking, I bet Pete's going to play that. I've then completely forgotten all about it.
But it's not much you can do about it.
There isn't, no.
Unless you're just going, I'm just going to score. I mean, if you can just sit there and willfully go, I'll just score my objectives instead, then I mean, you've got a pretty good deck in the first place. You don't have to worry about it.
No, there was. I only missed a couple. I did miss a couple, but actually because you only had that one fighter left, it wasn't worth keeping them to try and score them. So,
yeah. There you are.
There you are. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Hopefully everyone is enjoying that. We've got more likes than we have viewers right now, which is amazing. Thank you everyone for joining us, giving us those thumbs up and those likes.
And just got really bored and left.
And probably that.
Look out on Saturday, 10 o'clock Saturday, the embargo lifts on Weird Hollow, and there'll be lots and lots of lovely Weird Hollow stuff. We've actually made, I think, more videos than we've made for any single other box.
We possibly have. There'll be a couple of games. There'll be some opinion pieces coming out.
No, they won't all be out Saturday morning, but they'll be coming out in the week.
Yeah, I think the opinion pieces and stuff will come out Saturday morning, the battle report, and then there'll be
another
battle
at least
report.
one that we agreed we weren't going to put out Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So they will be coming out. And then next Thursday, before it's actually released, but after pre-order, we are going to play a Weird Hollow game. It's
Weird Hollow.
Full Nemesis. I think I'm playing the Stormcast with this Magic deck, and you're going to play. Are you going to play the thing with the poisons?
I don't know if I'm going to play with the poisons.
Okay.
I don't know.
You probably should. You probably should. And then if you blend in some of the, because we found that the poison deck doesn't, I'll give things away, but it doesn't gel that well.
No. I didn't do too bad with it in the game from memory. So
there were just a couple of, and you can probably put them in. There are a couple of cards that you kind of really need to help bolster.
There's definitely some Siege cards, and you'll find about them when you see our videos. But there's definitely some cards in the Zinch deck that you've got to have. There's at least one weapon upgrade in there, and that one is pretty nice. And there's a few other cards. So so keep an eye out for all of that this weekend. Also keep an eye out because there will be a video giving you a link to Willen Games that you can order it on if you're in the UK, or I can't remember if Aaron, if you also post to Europe.
They can't. They might do post. I think they
Europe.
Post to Europe.
Might be cheap to buy.
Can't do other regions. I don't know whether GB's its own region.
We are. No, Rule Britannia.
We are now. Yes. UK. It's UK only. So
any UK viewers who want to buy it, if you follow the link, you'll get it at their pre-order price, which we can't tell you at the minute because obviously I'm not sure
they do a sizable chunk off because they do it about I think 20% off or something like that. So it might be less now actually because of the
possibly.
Changes.
It's less than GW anyway, and if you buy it via them, then we get
20% off our RP. You can say.
I can say that much at least.
Yeah, so there you go.
So you get cheaper, and you give us a little bit of a kickback if you buy your Weird Hollows and all your other bits and pieces through there as well.
A lovely link, which is kind of a bit like support this on Patreon. So you can do that.
It's almost as good. But you don't get any of the Discord access from Patreon, which is also great. So I'd still plug it for the Patreon, for the Discord.
Definitely the Patreon. I think the Discord is one of the things I'm most proud of. When I look back on my life, our little Discord community.
Not the kids, not the grandkids later on. Not the cure for cancer that I've got currently bubbling away.
They're like my children. The Discord, they're like my children. I'm older than all of them.
I feel like we've helped a lot of people, especially through the COVID lockdown. A lot of people who possibly suffered quite a bit.
Underworld. No, sorry, is that not what you were going to say? No.
Anyway, we spent far too long begging people for money. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening, and we'll see you soon in the Weird Hollow.
You're welcome, son. Bye.